I did them all, but I'm going to do them again live so I can show them to you guys. The Formula One I thought was going to be hard, or Formula Two, whatever it is, but I kicked butt at it, so let's go do them. I'll just redo them all. Dragon Trail. This is my track. I run 111 with the Alpine concept car on here. Five down there. Come on, get out of my way, slow car. Little bump up. lap car coming up. What's up, Bo? I can't hear you, Bo. You're like way back. Yeah, your volume on your mic is like low. Let me pause here. Let me see if I can turn my speaker up even louder. All right, let me hear you. There you go. Now I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Do you do these weekly challenges? I have got one hell of a tune for this Formula One car. The 23 Honda, I think, or I don't know. I think they're basically the same one. Even though it's Toyota and Honda, I think you can put the tune on either car. That 23 is so fast on Dragon's Trail. I just ran it again and lapped 3 people on it. By lap 4, I'm in the lead. I lapped 3 of them again, same. I ran a 126.7. Oh, you're the Toyota on the 23? Okay. Well, let me see. Make sure. Yeah, I gave it to my boy, and he's turning unbelievable laps at Dragon's Trail. I was like, holy shit, he was turning faster laps than me. He ran a 124 on there. I was like, holy moly, you're moving. Yeah, mine's the Toyota. You want the tune? All right. No, I'm running racing soft for this track. But I run race hard on everything else. But on this track, I was running racing soft. Okay. No, it should have 625 horsepower. Okay, well then you got all the parts. I'm surprised we haven't got any. We just got the cold. We've been getting like 9 degrees. Yeah, but no snow though. And I'm running traction control on 2 for that race. It does. If you run like no traction control, it's fast as fuck, but it's hard to control the car, you know? Alright, I'm going to run the next challenge. I just won the Formula One. Let's run the World Touring Car 1 and see what we want to run here. I think I run my LM55 for that. Maybe, if they'll let me. No, I start at the bottom and go up. That's what I do when I tune. I go from the overall speed, the top one at the bottom, and then tune from 6th to 1st. That's how I tune it. Uh, yeah. I love this LM55. It's such an awesome car. Tapping the answer. Right. I put that tune on YouTube. It's got 25,000 views and like 30 comments about everyone saying this is such a great tune. I'm like, I know, right? Somebody accused me of stealing the tune from somebody else. I said, well, you better prove it with some pictures, because I made that tune myself, you know? And it better have like a time date on it that was created before I made mine. You better have proof, because he could have just copied mine, you know? Bo, your boys better smash on those damn Broncos, even though I heard Carson Wentz is starting. He is. I would love to have a backup that good. Even though our backup won last week, I was shocked. Plus, you guys want home field and all that, too. And then have a bye in the first week. Again, right? Two years ago. Yeah. He won a Super Bowl with that injury, though, so. Bengals are dirty motherfuckers. Yep. I don't like playing the Bengals. Their defense are dirty motherfuckers. Lions, you better worry about Minnesota. They're on fire lately. Darnold's playing like he's going for the Super Bowl. It's like, what the hell? He never played this good before. Of course, he didn't have the receiver that he has now. I'm hoping Minnesota wins that game this weekend against the Lions. And they'll win the division if they do. Because they're tied right now. Like 14-2, both of them. I was like, holy shit. Minnesota hasn't played this good since like 2008, you know? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I've run it all the way open. I don't conserve none. It'll make it. You only use like about half a tank, Bo, with full. You don't have to turn down the fuel at all. Yeah, you don't have to lean it at all. You can run full. The only thing you're gonna have to worry about is you go through tires, though, man. By lap 15, I was red, completely red on all four. But I ran them the whole way, and I didn't pit at all. Win it when I run it, but I don't like it. Well, I think we need a pit. Race. He came up on the screen in red. I'm like, oh shit, I need a pit. Oh, motherfucker passed me up. Come back here. Boy, when they had the Cafe Challenge with the Formula One, I said that's the hardest challenge in this whole fucking game. Is running those 3 races with the Formula One. I had to turn my traction control to 0 to win those races. And that was like scary shit. But I won all 3 of them. But I can never tune that thing. It just wants to get sideways, like every corner with me. I'm like, what is wrong with this car? Yeah. Yeah, even the Corvette, all the Corvettes are not as tail happy as that Mustang is. That Mustang's got plenty of power. It's a beast, but I just can't get it to control right. See? Yeah. I told you, that's a good tune. Yeah. Like I said, my boy ran a 124 with the tune I gave him. I'm like, holy shit, even I haven't ran that quick. best was a 126 for that whole thing, 126.7. But he ran a 124. I was like, holy shit, boy, you're moving. Right. That's what I averaged during that race. There you go. You did faster than me, Bo. With my own tune. Right. That's the okay. You ain't got nothing on me. I wish they bring up that street version of the COK on here. Wouldn't that be a car to own, though? I'm like, yeah. I'm surprised they haven't added that AMG 1 to this game yet. That new hypercar of theirs, you know? I'm like, I don't know what's taking them so long. Yep. Yeah, but they've had problems with it, though. But it's a concept car, so, well, I mean, not anymore. It's in production, but they've had problems with that car. I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and they had a racetrack testing it, and a couple of times it just shut down completely, and no electronics. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And that car's got a lot of electronics on it, you know, for stability and all that. Everything just went blank. The power went off, and they're like, I don't know. But I remember they had problems with that LaFerrari when it first came out, too. They had all kinds of problems. They took it to the track to put it up against the P1 and the 918. And twice they had to keep it in the garage. It wouldn't run. But that one of Sammy Hagar's, he said, I've never had any problems with that car. He sold it. He auctioned it off. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? That's a beautiful car. He took Dan Rathers out to it for a test drive in that car. And when Dan got out of the car, he's like, so what'd you think, Dan? He goes, well, the brakes work really well. Yeah, definitely. But those are monstrous brakes on that thing. Right. Yeah. show that he does. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the one where he interviewed Rick Springfield? Rick Springfield had a split window Stingray in the driveway. I'm like, fuck yeah, Rick. Right? Right. Right. Yeah. Right. My cousin's dad has an original split window Stingray from the factory with less than 2,000 miles on it. And it's got 427 rat, special ordered from the factory. Yeah. What size? Really? Oh, yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Right. Right. When I was a kid, Centerline was my favorite brand. I wanted it on everything. No, we were doing heist, and we were right in the middle of it. You're like, I need an invite. I'm like, I'm getting shot at. And doesn't know anything about the game. Yeah. We'll probably play again tonight. Yeah, well, we did. You know, the one where you get the Kuruma and all that. He doesn't quite have enough money to buy that, but I'm like, don't spend that money because that car is one of the most important cars in the game. And you've opened it up now, you just gotta get it. And that's actually cheap for a GTA car. Well, you can't get one because he doesn't have anything to even do with it. Like an MOC trailer or even the one they're doing with where you keep your special vehicles. He doesn't have that warehouse either, so he can't do any glitches. I kept going, I can get you money really quick, but you don't own anything, so you got to play for a while and get some of this stuff. He goes, well, will it go away? I said, yeah, but they always come up with something new. Always. These kids are smarter than Rockstar. Yeah, I don't think he wants to do that, though, so... I think he just, right now, just rather play the game, you know, which is fine. I'm like, whatever. Yeah. Right. Last night I got up to like 1.7 million just playing with it. I was like, hell yeah. And I'm like, how much did you get? He's like 275,000. I'm like, okay. Is that the one with the submarine? Do you still have that one? I gotta say, if anybody has that one, that's the one that pays out like $2 million the first time you play it. And then after that, it's like 1.7 or 1.8 mil every time. I was telling them about that too, but I said, I don't know anybody that has that saved though. Fox does. Because we used to do it all the time. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Christian's probably got it saved. It's pretty easy. You go over, you get in the... What is that plane called? Avenger? Get in the Avenger, you fly down to the beach, you get out, you get in the boat, you go to the area, you know, and then he goes down into the submarine, shoots everybody, clears it out, comes back up, and then you pick him up, whoever's down there, you pick him up with the boat and get back to the beach and get in the Avenger and go to the airport. It's pretty easy. Yeah, they got to leave as soon as you're walking out of the plane at the airport. They have to go, like, out of the game completely, you know? And it'll save it every time you do it, if you do it that way. Yeah. Oh yeah, you beat mine. I ran a 1:26.7, so you ran faster than I did. I lapped 3 of them, both times I did it. But I was pushing it hard, even with no tires. I was pushing it. All right, we're going to do the Clubman race, and we're going to use a Porsche. Run my GT3 RS. Yep. At the end, when you finish the challenges, they give you 750,000. That's what I said. I was like, yes. Last week it was 1,000,000 if you finish it. So I showed you. I lapped everybody in. The last 4 guys, I lapped them like 4 times. I think I was running the Valkyrie, wasn't I? That little car just handles like a dream. Yeah. I laugh when they let us use cars like that. The Clubman races, I'm like, okay. These cars have like about 68 horsepower, and I'm going to run my Valkyrie. See ya! Yep. Yeah. God, I like this new GT3 RS, the newest one they have in here. God, it handles like a, yeah, it handles like a dream. Just smooth as can be. Yeah. Yeah. You want power, you get the RSR. That thing moves. And you tell my boy, he's like, is that power more power than the GT3 RS? I said, yes. It's a race car. The GT3 RS is a street car. A very fast street car, but and it's gutted on the inside. It's a street legal race car. Oh, I know I want that car. Is that carbon fiber one? I want that car. Why is it so expensive, though? I guess, but I was like, my God, that's expensive. You could buy a ZR1 cheaper than you could buy that, a new C8, than that Mustang. And I think that ZR1 has more horsepower than that Mustang. It's got like 1,078 horsepower. So why is that Mustang so much, damn it? Whoa, the Mustang might win. It's all carbon fiber body, isn't it? Yeah, that Corvette's not all carbon fiber. But it would be a good race, probably. That ZR1's already beat all kinds of European exotic cars, smoked them. Beat a bunch of McLarens, beat a bunch of Lamborghinis, beat a bunch of Ferraris. Not their hypercars, but all their supercars. You know, it's already beat them all. Hell yeah, that'd be badass. Probably outrageous if there's a Raptor. Over 100 grand? Yeah. Oh, jeez. How much is the Raptor pickup? How much does that cost? What's up, Dad? I know, that pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck? Both those guys were pissing me off. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Well, no, they're low levels. And new. One guy was a level 10, and my buddy was like a level 20 something, I think. Both of them low level. So they kept dying a lot. And making stupid mistakes, you know, like stay in the fucking car, and they would get out of the car and get shot. You know, we're in the Kuruma, you're not going to get shot, stay in the car. And they jump out of the car and get shot. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were done with it. We're getting ready to set the squad car on fire, and off the bridge he went and died. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, do you? We should have done that with that kid. He wouldn't have to waste any of that shit. He could just make money, you know? That one's harder, though, isn't it? Yeah, right. Well, the Bogdan one, you close as soon as he gets out of the plane at the hangar. Yeah. Really? Huh, I thought you had to wait till you got to the hangar. Huh, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh God, they're gonna let me run that club race with my 1400 horsepower Valkyrie. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Well, this is only 2 laps, but these cars don't have no horsepower. Like the Volkswagen van, it's like get out of here. Yeah. Little Fiats, move out of my way. Little Mini Cooper, move out of my way. What rank are you now? Damn. Yeah. Right. Why? What makes that different? Yeah. Right. Right. Drop the nuke, man. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yep. Right. That's what half those idiots on that game don't understand. You do not have to stay and fight in every scene. Yeah, you can run the fuck away. They don't understand that. They have to be tough guys. I'm gonna stand here. I'm like, well, you're gonna stand there until you die, and you will die if you just keep standing there. Yeah, yeah, right, right, right. Yeah. Right. Bo, I finally got my invitation for the Carrera GT. I bought it. Was he? I didn't see him last night. Oh, with Winger or what? I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, have you seen that Dying Light 2, Bo? It's got better graphics than the last one. Yeah, my boy's been playing that too. I just don't do first person shooters. How do you change that Call of Duty to third person? Can you only do it for the story mode and the zombies? That's it? Oh, okay. Okay. I figured you would have had that game. Why? Well, no, I got them both for free too. They were on sale. Modern Warfare, the newest one, and Call of Duty 6. Well, I can't figure it out anyway, and I can't play first person. So, but I could play zombie mode and I could play the story in third person. That story's pretty good. Their stories always are, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't they? Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they have a pretty good story on that one too? Yeah, right. 430. I have both those, the Scuderia and the 430. All right, I already have those. Ford GT06, I already have that. Hey, I have more than one Ford. You know I'm a big fan of the Ford GTs. Except for that new one, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I was like, why does this? It's a V6. Why does it get such terrible gas mileage? It doesn't make sense. Then they're coming out with a new one and they're going to put the V6 right back in it, they said. I'm like, why? All the people wanted, they said they want the V8 back. They want the rumble back in that car and put the V6 right back into the new GT. Well, they could make a new body because they stayed with the last body style, right? Sibo, I own 5 Fords and they're not all GTs. Only 2 of them are. I have the Focus GRB rally car. I have the Mustang Boss 429. And I have the Sierra RS 500 Cosworth. I already have an engine swap in the GRB rally car, 789 horsepower. I don't remember which motor it is, but you could do it on that one too. Let's see if it tells. Go into the car settings. — 789 horsepower, 590 pounds of torque. No, it doesn't tell what motor, so maybe it doesn't have a swap in it. I don't own that car, believe it or not. Tomahawk, none of them. No, I don't know why either, because I used to love that car. I don't own one of them. Let's go manufacturer. I don't think I own but three Dodges. One's the Viper GTS, one's the Challenger, and one's the Charger. That's all the Dodges I own. I have like 380, three no 340. That's how my car collection right now. 340. Yeah, but like the Porsches, I own every one in the game. All the Ferraris except for the ticket ones, and they haven't given me the tickets yet. I have a LaFerrari out of the ticket cars. That's it. And I got it for my birthday. I was happy about that. I'm like, fuck. Usually they give you something stupid. What did you get? Oh, hell yeah. No doubt. Damn. No doubt. You know that B&W VGT car? That car looks like a Mustang to me. Not the front, but the rest of it does. The side kind of does. It's a sharp looking car. And usually I don't like B&Ws, but that car is good looking. You can't buy any parts for it. I went to try. It's a concept, so you can't buy nothing for it. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know if you can tune it. I haven't looked into it. Let's go look and see if you can tune it. Yes, you can. Well, at least the suspension. Yeah, you can tune all of it. Except for maybe the transmission. Let's see. No, you can tune the transmission too. Okay, you can tune it. Is that the one they made into the M8? I'm thinking it is. Their performance ones are AMG and M models, but that's all I know about them really. Because them and Mercedes use AMG, for their performance stuff. I think McLaren does too, don't they? No, it was Aston Martin now uses AMG because Mercedes bought some of Aston Martin, not all of it, but some of their stock, like 49% of it, which they said now that they put the AMG motor in the Aston Martin and they put the AMG electronics into the Aston Martin, it is now a good car. The English just don't know what the fuck they're doing, I don't think, when it comes to cars. They can't hold their value like 2, 3 years. They drop to a quarter of the price of what they are brand new. Freaking, you can buy a Bentley for like 10 grand, that's a couple years old. Same with those Aston Martins, the older ones, they lose their value too. Which one? Oh, I won that one. That's my track. I'm gonna go take a drag. I'll be back.